Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Brykage, and welcome to a new video. I want to start off by saying this video isn't any normal video that I've done so far. It's not your regular streaming video that I would post out and do, but it's rather something that I want to do as my own content creator. And welcome to Stream Sweat. But here's the thing I want to discuss in this video, and as to why I started gonna do it back. I just want to discuss something that I need to discuss while watching this, watching the live stream and all that. This is going to be a short stream. This is not going to be your regular 1 hour, 2 hour stream that I would usually do. But I do want to say that I created this channel because I just wanted to do something different. No, I'm not saying that I'm gonna quit YouTube or any of that shit, you know? I'm not saying any of that shit, but I do want to say a few things before I get my final words in, and I just want to briefly go through it as y'all are watching my stream. So, Brykage is a character that I've created for myself, in the sense that I can vision myself in the Naruto universe and all that. And basically, it would be my own personal character and beliefs and all that. So, there's that. The second thing I want to point out, that Brykage is the image of my whole YouTube career so far. It's not even a career to begin with, but yeah, here we are. 88 subscribers, or 89, depending on how well the stream goes. And we're close to reaching our 100 subscriber mark. But yeah, I do want to be serious on this video and say that wording is very difficult for me, but I want to point out that Brykage isn't only just a character for me to interpret, as like the Hokages you see up above me, like up on those mountains, from the 1st to the very 7th. I want to represent myself as a Hokage would, you know? But here's the thing, the Hokage position isn't the only thing that, you know, that I envision myself in doing this channel. Hokage position to me is a goal that I have to reach for myself, and I have to slowly snowball my way to it. And that takes hard work, that takes effort, that takes everything to make up for it. And that will be happening. We will get there someday. But here's the thing, before we, continue with that. Brykage is not only a character designed for myself and my own personal experiences and all that. Brykage is basically a character that anybody can feel in his position. A character struggling with anything. Basically any relatable character you can associate with. Brykage can be a source to that, in the sense that not only is it a character for my own creative purposes as a content creator, but also is a character for me to be inspired to become as a person. when I'm not on YouTube. Brykage is the person that I want to be outside of YouTube. I want to be that person that's super confident in himself, that can achieve his dreams type. I know it's a bit cheesy to say that, but you know, everybody got their own goals. And some are still trying to figure out their own goals in life and all that. But basically, Brykage is me. There's nothing hidden other than story-wise of how Brykage came to be here right now. Like I said, Brykage is a character that I have created. He's been a personal story to me, and it's still in the works because I just can't write all that much, and when I do write, I just don't feel confident in myself to think it's good writing. I would have to ask people if they actually like my writing or not, and to some they say it's good. I haven't heard anything bad about myself, even though I doubt myself for even writing things, because I don't post them or anything like that. I just keep them for myself as personal stories and creative thinking. But yeah, Brykage is not just a character for me to associate with. I want this character to be a character that anybody who is struggling out there can relate to. Because Brykage is a character that's suffered. He has suffered. You know, for being an Uchiha, not only that, it's already bad enough as I designed him that way. He wasn't a part of the massacre that occurred during that one night. He wasn't there. He was cast aside for being different. That's a whole video in itself, for being different and being treated differently from other people. And that's where personal life stories come into play when it comes to the Brykage character that I've created, which is to some extent, it's an image of myself embedded into a character that I created for myself, and to reflect myself onto, to idolize even. Yeah, you could call this a Brykage lore video. But I just want to tell you all that Brykage is not just a character or just a brand name for my own channel, just a banner, just to be, just to be seen once and never again and not even acknowledge it. I want people on this channel to acknowledge Brykage is not only just a character or a banner, but it's also a message to everybody who is struggling and are different and treated differently all throughout your life. Because I've been treated differently. And I want this video to come as the official video from my channel and the emphasis of my own channel. I want my community to be the most kind-hearted community it can possibly be. No hate among other channels, and if you do want to criticize, go ahead and criticize. Criticism is free in this channel, as in any other channel on YouTube. We can all agree on that. Criticism is something critical to every YouTuber who is inspiring to be bigger than themselves. To any YouTuber, small, big, medium-sized YouTubers that are struggling out there, and some YouTubers just die out, as in they don't post regularly enough, they don't hop on the trends on YouTube, and they just don't post general things that people like. And for some rare occasions, there's those other YouTubers who would post what they like, and people like them back for doing their own thing. Certain instances would be Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, and there's a whole fuck ton of them that I can't name right now, but there's a lot of them. There's too much to even amount. Another one would be Corey Kenshin, and the recent backlash and all that, it's really took a toll on him. But other than that, yeah. I do, again, want to point out that Brykage is not just a character or a channel banner. Brykage can be a character that you can associate with. Not as a real person would, although he is pretty much built to be like a real person, even though it goes in the boundaries of the Naruto verse and all that. But he is pretty realistic when you come to think of it. Not trying to seem like a lunatic, thinking I'm that cringe kid that fucking Naruto runs down a hall or some shit like that. No. But to some cases, Naruto has been an anime. Naruto and Naruto Shippuden has been a life-changing experience for me. Because if I can be serious on this channel, I'll take it seriously. It's just that Naruto has helped me time and time again to see that life isn't so gray or mundane or you know, not sugar-coated in a sense that from all Naruto's life, he has experienced pain, he has experienced a lot of grief, hatred even, and that he has looked past all of that. Because he's an optimistic guy. He's always been an optimistic guy. And when he isn't, his friends step in. And, who the fuck are you with the, fucking ugly ass orange Sakura? Okay. Anyways. Also. Ah! Okay. But yeah. I want to be, like my description of my channel, I do want to be a Hokage of my own caliber. Not in the sense that a Hokage position isn't bad. But, to me, a Hokage position is a goal that I will probably reach in my own life. Where I realize that I'm happy where I am. I'm happy and I can look back at all the things I used to do. And smile. Back at all the stupid shit that I've done and all the screaming, all the emotions I felt throughout my gameplays and throughout talking to y'all in the chat. But yeah, there isn't much else to say other than Brykage is simply a character that I reflect myself in, just like any other creator out there or any other manga creator who reflects themselves into another character. There has been thousands of instances of this happening, and yeah, people can somewhat see themselves in that character and see how much they relate to that character. For me, there are only a few characters in Naruto that I associate with and that I absolutely adore. Not just because of their story, but because their character is compelling to me. I'm not saying that other anime don't do that. There are other anime that I associate with and to that degree, but nothing came close to Naruto. Maybe One Piece was the closest thing to come to it, but even then, Naruto was the thing that I associated more with. Not saying that I'm shitting on any One Piece fans or One Piece in general, because I love One Piece. I haven't watched it fully, but I do like One Piece. I just like Naruto a lot more for his experiences that I can relate to, and to somewhat the character development that he undergoes. But yeah, Brykage is not only a thing that I can reflect to, but also it can be something for every single one of you can reflect themselves onto and see yourselves in it. Although many people have suffered more than others, and I can understand that, and I would never imagine how much pain they undergo through their life. I can never imagine to that degree. But there is always a character that you can always associate with, and you can always laugh or smile to see them on screen type. Like, for example, Kakashi. I don't think anybody has a problem with Kakashi, to what I understand. Kakashi has been a character that everybody likes in general. I don't think he's a hated character amongst anyone. And if you do hate him, that's perfectly fine. That's your opinion. And I agree to it, it's your opinion. What else can I do? But yeah, the only character that I emphasize, even in my other videos. Who the fuck are you, Orochimaru looking motherfucker? Alright, back to what I was saying. The other character that I idolize really hardly in my videos, that you probably caught a glimpse of it once or twice while I was streaming, would be Itachi. Because Itachi is just my favorite character in general, not because I just like him just by liking him. No, I like him because he's a well-written character, even though some people might not think that way, and people have been overrating Itachi and saying that he can do all this and he can't actually do it. But still, he's still a great character, even for the whole basis of Naruto, and it comes off as a core piece to Sasuke later on. But yeah, that's just how it is. Again, I do want to emphasize that my community that I will be building, and it's been being built as we speak, I want everybody to be as kind-hearted as possible, to treat everyone with respect. Even if they're saying some shit out of their ass and all that, I do want to keep it respectful for any other channels that might come across me, or any haters that might enroll into my channel, because there's always going to be that one person that's going to leave a dislike. Or I know that one person is going to probably leave a dislike just be out of spite because they're an asshole, but they're not actually an asshole. They just want to do it just to spite me. So to those people, I don't hate. I actually like those people. They're fine. Now, I'm talking about the actual incels of the internet. The very core piece that not only does it make your life harder, but also makes your channel a lot harder to maneuver, because haters will always exist. No matter what you do. No matter what you say, no matter how much effort you put into your work, the time you place on YouTube, there will always be that one person that hates you for no fucking reason, and will try to twist your words against you. There will always be those people to exist, and to some degree, I don't like them, and I have perfect reasons to not like them. but also I accept them because they form criticism and shape me to be more thick-skinned on YouTube. Because to be on YouTube, you have to have very thick skin. If you're not thick-skinned, you cannot survive on YouTube. And that's just a plain fact. That's just a plain fact and nobody can argue about it. That is not true or real. It's the very basis of creating a channel. Is to accept criticism where criticism is due or not. And take it as it is. So criticism is both vice versa while doing your channel. And I accept it wholeheartedly. I do not accept, however, how YouTube disabled the dislike count. Even though it won't do much because I can basically just pull up a side app or a side piece to check how many exactly dislikes have been left on that video. So it just makes seeing criticism one step ahead, and it's annoying. I can't just see how much hate I get or how much I can take from that criticism to make myself better. To whatever reason that person started hating me, either because of my voice, because of how I structure my videos, or how I structure my streams, or structure anything at all. So yeah, that's basically. Who the fuck are you, you Sakura piece of shit? Get the who? Fucking bitch! Get the fuck out of here. Nah.
Fine.
Yeah. A little comic relief here and there, you know. But yeah. I do want to close this video off by saying that Brykage is a story that I am creating, and I do not have any or at all person to, you know, to publish my story out. It's not complete yet, and I don't think I'm gonna complete it anytime fucking soon, but I'll slowly develop it when I get inspired to do it, because I can only write when I'm inspired or when I feel the mood to do it. And yeah, that's a little thing to notice about me, that I am indeed a writer of sorts, but a private writer for myself, because not many people know that I write little pieces here and there, and some people already do, and that'll be my closest friends. But yeah, that's a little hint at myself behind the character. Nah. I don't think I would have the brain capacity to write out a whole One Piece. Nah. Not gonna happen. No. It'd be like yeah, because Michael in some instances saw a few stories that I wrote, and to what I understand, he liked it. And yeah, sometimes I do share my stories when I feel comfortable enough to share them, even though I doubt myself in my own writing, in my own capacity. But yeah, there's not much else to say other than, if you're new to this channel, make sure to like, maybe comment down below what do you think of the video, or what you thought of it, or put your own personal opinions onto my comment section. Feel free to. Also, if you're still watching or came across this video in particular and like my whole emphasis on my own character and the meaning behind it, make sure to subscribe and maybe turn on that notification bell so you never miss one of my uploads, because that would really mean a lot, even though I can barely muster up 100 subscribers. But that's okay. That's okay. It's a part of your career. I'm trying to start a career, even though I have no fucking idea how. If I'm gonna buy this, buy that, or do this, do that, I kind of have to have a person to indicate me on how to start shit like this. But I think I am somewhat getting the hang of it, and somewhat getting more and more comfortable of posting, while also not posting that much so I don't feel burnt out, because a lot of people, and I do say, and I will say this, that a lot of big YouTubers kind of feel burnt down after a while, and that's a real thing. That happens to people, and sometimes they actually just give up on their channel altogether and need to take a break off of it. But I don't plan on doing that, and that's why I keep my uploads far apart from each other, from either being lazy or from fearing to be burnt out from posting videos and all that. But yeah, there's not much else to say. I already repeated myself, sorry, and I am a bit on edge with telling you something personal about me, but I hope y'all don't take it as me being me being a person saying, "Oh, Brykage has no flaws. He's good at everything. He does everything perfectly, execute 100%, no fuck ups." But that's when your point is kind of wrong, because Brykage is a character full of, not filled to the brim with mistakes, but he's a normal person, so obviously he will create mistakes like I do, because he's only human. I don't think there's any other way of saying this, but he's only human and he makes mistakes. I think everybody can associate with that. I hope. But yeah, other than that, I want to wrap up the video, because I already told you it was going to be a short stream. It probably has been, what, fucking 1 hour? Hell, I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know. How about like 30 minutes or so? I don't fucking know. I'm still getting the hang of it. But yeah. I hope y'all have a good day or good night, wherever you are. And I hope that whatever you are going through, whether it be problems at home, problems with yourself, problem with anyone, I hope that it resolves itself, or you'll come to terms with it and somehow move on with your life with it. That you're better off without it or with it, or whatever the case it is. I hope that you're happy at the end of the day, is what I'm saying. And yeah, this has been the Brykage. Signing off.